Okay, let's take a look at the EBL 8-pack of 1.5 volt lithium ion AA rechargeable batteries. This is the box it comes in. We got some marketing here on the back. Important notes here. You do need a 5 volt 2 amp 5 volt 2 amp input through a USB. Now in my house at least, most of the chargers that you get for USB, the little wall warts and the such, are 1.5 or somewhere around there. I really had to dig around to find this old Apple charger that is one, I don't know if you can see it. It's 2.4 and, come on, focus. 5.2 volts, 2.4 amps. So I think that'll work. Your little Apple things that come with AirPods and iPads, nah, that's not gonna work. Your Samsung fast chargers, not gonna work. You definitely need the 2 amps in order to make this work properly, otherwise it won't charge with enough time, or at least that's what the other people review it say. All right, yeah, let's take a look inside. And not much on the outside of the box other than more stuff. Opening her up, we see we have a nice USB cable. Well, it's a USB cable, type A to, is that micro? We have the charger itself, which is 8 bays. You can do either AA's or AAA's. You can charge individually. You don't need to have 2 batteries in a bay to charge it. We have, focus, micro USB. On the back here, once again, very important, 5 volts and 2 amps. Input power 10 watts and a bunch of other things down here. For AA's, which is what I am interested in, is 100, sorry, math, 1000 milliamp hours. So that's that. It's quite light. It's plastic. Doesn't really have much to it. We have 2 packs of batteries, 4 each, for a total of 8. And we have, thank you, you're welcome. Some instructions, don't forget to smile. And some more actual important instructions. And these must be battery instructions. These are charger instructions. We'll set that aside. And take a look at the actual batteries themselves. Nice case. It's one of those plastic foldy type ones that usually break somewhere along there after a while, so you might get some use out of it, but otherwise it feels like a nice case, if not just for these but for other things to keep around as well. So let's take them open, take a look. That's light. These are really light. I don't have a scale. If you're used to the alkaline batteries or the nickel metal hydrides or even the older cadmium ones, these are quite light indeed. Let's take a look. We have 3,000 milliwatt hours. Now that's kind of, there's some marketing going on there. Most of your AA's or household batteries like these are going to be measured in milliamp hours. So if you're just a casual consumer, you're getting into this, you're looking around online, you want to buy some AA's, you're going to see all these measurements for milliamp hours. You come across this one, it's 3,000. You're going to be excited. Whoa, earthquake. You're going to be excited, but 3,000 milliwatt hours down to milliamp hours off the top of my head is 2,000, I believe. So it's 2,000 milliamp hours advertised. There we go. We got 1.5 volts. It is a lithium ion rechargeable battery. Now you may be able to see there's some indentations and some inconsistencies in the smoothness right about here. The way that these work is this part here is actually the battery itself, and up in here is a small circuitry, like a battery management system and whatnot. Keeps it from being overvolted and over discharged. All in all, it's a great little battery. Very light. Can't get over that. So the reason that I bought these along with the charger is I'm going to try to use them in my Yaesu 818. Which, by the way, if you think it's a 6 watt or a 5 watt radio, you're wrong. It's a 2.5 watt radio that can go more if you have enough power. So let me grab that tray real quick. Hold 5. Oh well. Okay, I'm back and I have my tray. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this tray that comes with the FT-818, 817, 817ND, same tray, all 3 radios. If you look at the power cord here, you got 5 wires, 2 black, 2 red, and a green. Wow, my hands are dirty. 2 red, 2 black, and a green. This green wire prevents the internal charging system on the radio from trying to charge the battery trays. The little battery pack that comes with it, you can charge with the radio. That green wire prevents you from being able to do that. I'm going to keep this one this way because I don't want to accidentally try to charge these lithium ions in that radio. So let's see if they fit. I'm going to go in a certain way. And I can never, there we go. Can you hear the thunder? Sorry, it's thundering outside right now. Which is why I'm in here doing this. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. There we are. Make sure they're all the right way. Spin. There we are. Let's grab the radio. Okay, so here we have my Yaesu FT-818. Let's flip her over, pull a little latch, take the door off, and what? Battery out. Now it's worth noting, you do not want to leave this battery in the radio when you're not using it. It will discharge, the radio does discharge the battery even when the radio's off, so it can be a pain in the butt. The battery that this 818 comes with is 1900 milliamp hours, and our battery pack is 2000 milliamp hours times 8. Never math on camera. So get that aside. The slipper, she doesn't fit. I don't want to push too hard, but she doesn't seem to want to fit. Now that is something, excuse me, sorry, that is something that I had read about online before ordering these, is that they are slightly larger than standard AA alkaline or nickel metal hydride batteries, and that you may have a problem getting them to fit. I currently am having a problem getting them to fit, so it didn't work at all. That's a bummer. I might have to modify the tray, which is kind of a bad thing because these trays are not necessarily cheap. I mean, it's just a bunch of cheap plastic and other stuff and little metal bits. You'd think it'd be cheap, but Yaesu commands a pretty hefty price for these, and I don't think that there's an aftermarket. There we go. An aftermarket for these. So, yeah, there we go. They do not fit into the 818. I'll try again because I just don't want that to be true, despite how true it actually is. What a pain in the butt. Anyway, these are going to work great in my TV remotes and anything else that the kids may need. Bummer, but fear not. I'll do some more reviews, checkups later on with the actual charger. Remember, you got to use the 2 amps. If it drops down, it doesn't charge quite right. It takes forever or just won't charge. And again, that's due to the little battery management system in there. These are lithium ion, not lithium polymer. Focus, focus, fire a gun. lithium ion. So the ones that explode on planes and in your cell phones and burn your leg, and people use them in their vape pens and they explode, and you hear about it on the CNN and the Fox News. Yeah, this is those types. So these do have the little battery management thing in there, so I'm not too concerned about it. Nonetheless, this is the EBL 3000 milliwatt hour 8-pack with charger, available on Amazon, under 45 bucks. If you got Prime, you get free shipping. Mine came to me 1-day shipping here in central Wisconsin, and I'm happy with it. Bummer it didn't work though. I'll figure it out. Crap. Hey, back. I forgot to test voltage. I have a nice little voltmeter. This thing on the back is actually rather annoying. Handy, but also annoying. We have Fluke 107. And we're gonna check voltage. Now, if anybody knows a way to prevent this mess from happening with these leads, leave a comment down below. I would really enjoy that because it's a pain in the butt. So, again, these are 1.5 volts, which is important to remember. The 818, in my use case, you may just be using these for something else, but the 818, if it drops below, I forget, I'll put it on the screen right here. I don't know how to do that. Now my phone's almost dead. I gotta hurry up. If it drops below a certain voltage, it won't put out your 5 watts or your 6 watts. I think it's 9.6 is what the initial battery, wherever that went, here it is, comes with. 9.6. No matter how much you charge this, you just can get the 2.5. So I was hoping these would fit in there and be not 2.5 volts, but 5 volts. So let's take a check of the initial out-of-the-box charge on these. TO, I don't know how you do this. There we go. 1.493, so that's darn near full. 1.97. I'm just noticing that. That may have been me just trying to cram them into the battery tray. Oh, we got some exposed metal down in there. Hey, be careful with these. Don't explode them. That would hurt. Ooh, 1.5. So at least this batch seems to ship fully charged. 1.49. Xbox. It's a nice little sticker. Kind of reminds, I don't know, you can't see it, but it's all shiny. Reminds me of the old Windows product key stickers from back in the day. If you remember those. 5. Oh, almost lost that one. 149. What? Make sure I got a good connection. There we go. 1.1. So this one's a little odd, a little low. Let's grab last one. Is 1.49. Very good. So for the most part, with the exception of that one, it does come shipped mostly charged. Okay, first things first, I gotta plug in my phone because it's about to die. And we don't want that. So pardon shaky cam while I figure this out. Nice. Batteries. Alright. It's awfully dark in this corner of the kitchen, but it's where the outlets are. So that's why we're here. Once again, the note on 2 amps. Make sure we got the 2 amp. I got my 2 amp plug here. Unplug that. Get her in there. Now I'm concerned with this. Running into problems with these cheap China cords, mostly with the Raspberry Pis, in that they don't allow the full current. I'm actually going to use this outlet over here because it's closer. There we go. Not allowing the full current through. Ooh, pretty. So you saw that it starts off with the red lights, red LEDs, and then green, and then off. That lets you know it's ready to go. When this fails, not if, but when this fails, one or however many are not going to go through that cycle. Don't use that bay. Talks about that in the manual if you read it. So, is there polarity on this? There is. So positive to the top, negative to the bottom. And we're just going to pop them all in. There's that delay, and that's as the charger's working with the little battery management system in there. And there you go. That's about it. The instructions do state that you cannot overcharge these in the charger, so you can leave. You can theoretically just leave this lay. They turn green when they're fully charged. Now, again, they say 1.5 volt. We've tested them out of the box. Most were close. So I'm interested to see what fresh, fully charged voltage is. All right, while we wait for those batteries to charge over there, we can take a look at some of these instructions and papers. Got thank you, smile, join our Facebook, all that jazz. There we are. There we are. This is for the batteries themselves. Hey, pretty much went over all this stuff here. This is interesting. You list your size there we go. What the hell did it even say? Why is there an asterisk in there? I think they meant that to be an X. 14 by 50 millimeters plus or minus 0.5 millimeters. That threw me off for a minute there. All right, don't do it. Don't use these if you're a kid. Only use that right side battery. Do not overcharge, discharge batteries. Supervision, 30-day warranty, and German, French. Flip her over. We got, I'm gonna guess that's Japanese because it's got something other than kanji in it. Got some Italian, got some Spanish. Here's the instructions for the charger itself. Picture tell you what stuff is. Product instruction. Alright, you can pause this and read it if you want there. Again, 2 volt. Yep, alright. Okay, power's connected. Green, red light, green light like Christmas time. Fully charged red. No, charging red, fully charged green. Error, red for 1 second, turn light off. Light turn off. Environmental conditions, don't do it when it's cold and stuff like that. How to use the charger. Pause and read that if you're thinking about picking this up. I got some notices here. Can only charge EBL brand 1.5 volt lithium ion battery. It can't be used for other brands and other types of batteries. Even if you have other lithium ion batteries, no, use this charger, use a different one. Use whatever one it comes with. Again, with the 2 amp, they really want you to do that. Peak performance, children should not use the charger. Safety instructions, it may cause electric shock. Indoor use only, don't do it in the rain. And again, with the kids, disassemble, blah, 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 give some size. Warranty, it's a 30-day warranty. And then we go into the multiple languages again, back there. Let's see how long those take. Okay guys, it's midnight 10. Put these on at 4 p.m. So that's math hours to be fully charged. So there we are. I did find my little GPS here. Thought I'd break it out and see if they fit in there that way. And those fit. How nice. This is just a little Garmin something or other I got years ago. But it works. Let's get these batteries back over to the radio and check some voltage, see if we can figure it out. All right, we're back over here now with our fully charged batteries. Let's check our voltage. Turn that on. All right. These are not the same order as when I tested them the first time, so we're just going to see 1.501. 1.498. 496. There we go. Uh, 1497. 493. 15. And lastly, 499. Nice. Sweet. So, one thing I did want to run over with you real quick. In regards to this issue that I had earlier. Turns out, excuse me, sorry. We'll edit that bit out right there. Turns out, that issue I had about getting the battery tray in there, turns out I don't know what I'm doing, okay? So what we do is we put the battery tray in the radio, then we put the batteries in the tray, and they fit, I think. So let's make sure we're putting this in the right way. That's too far away for me to see. Da-ba-da. Positive is that way. Yep, okay. So we only need one in there. You can take it the rest of that. Oh, see, I did it again. I'm being dumb. Ah, there we are. Alright. So that one goes that way. There we go. That's the one that's a little bit messed up, we'll say. Alright, that looks right. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna connect this and hope we don't let out the magical smoke. And we're good there. Just gets kind of tucked under. There's quite a bit of space down in there for you to tuck the wire in there and out of the way. And we grab our cover. Cover on. Flip her over. And let's see what you can't see that. I'll just do this. This will work. There we go. Hey, 11.8 volts. Works for me. We'll take her out sometime. And next POTA. POTA. We'll take a look at her. It's late, guys, I'm tired. So, the local, ooh, hey, careful there. By the way, these here, the signal stick, super bendy. I really like these. These are nice. And they support ham study, so go buy as many of them as you want, need, what have you. All right. Oh, I passed it. And I want to be on AM. Why am I on AM? Yeah, this is something messy, man. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Anyway, it works at 11.8. Tomorrow, when I wake up, if I go to bed, we will take a closer look at testing her with the voltages on the radio. Let's make sure I'm on the right thing here. Yep. So we have, this one was a little bit weird. We have the no L with the lines is 6 watts. L with 3 lines is 5 watts. L with 2 lines is 2.5. L with 1 line is 1 watt. And then we're back to 6 watts. Now the 817 and 817ND different because they don't have the 6 watt version. But yeah, that's kind of loud and annoying. All right, see you tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Ape. You rock.